internet world. Sexuality here. So I'm sitting here and just contemplating this life thing that we're doing, and so I started a Facebook group. It's called The Sacred O, bringing the sacred to sexuality for full mastery. Hello, you think I'd be able to remember that? I just created it. I created this group because of my course that I started, The Sacred O, and this movement that I'm doing. And it's so interesting. So I've had huge resistance doing this. So because I haven't focused on sexuality necessarily in my practice and my work, it is actually what started me on this journey, getting into the feminine and really unlocking your power as a woman and the power that lies in our sexuality. That is how I started doing this 8 years ago. But I would never lead with that. That was like what happened, but I wouldn't say that was happening. I would say, embracing your feminine, but it was really about unlocking your sexuality as a woman. And so I never wanted to lead with the whole sexuality thing, the sex thing. And so as I've been going along this journey, trying to figure out what I need to do exactly, like I know that it's sharing a message. I know that it's, sharing of my gifts, and I've been building a platform, building all this stuff, but what is my purpose? How does it look? I know it's love, but love is different. And it used to be when I started this whole love thing, it was the energy of love, the evolution that love is, that everything that love is, not necessarily romance, not necessarily relationships, but it morphed into that. And so we hear all the time, finding your purpose. How can I find my purpose? What's my mission? I'm feeling into this, because we have this soul yearning, all of us, I think. At least you get to a stage where you start feeling the soul yearning, and you're like, how do I translate this into living from a place of passion, from a place that lights me up, that I feel like I'm contributing, that I feel like I'm serving the world as best that I can. So we're searching for our purpose. We're and I know, because I've been here. This is how my journey started. And then it gets to the point where right now I start this Facebook live group. I created the course because it's something that I've always wanted to do. It was my final grad school project, the Sacred O course, because this is information that I have inside of me that is super, super valuable, that I want to share with the world. And I've always wanted to do it. Either write this book, that this was this comprehensive Bible. I always thought it would be like the sexual Bible. Maybe I'll still do it. Of things people should know. So you don't have to go buy 10 books. You just have one thing and everything is in there. When I was a teenager, I had this book. How old was I? I was like 12 or 13. And my friend's mom had this beauty book. And it was this thick book, and it had everything from tweezing your eyebrows to hair care to skin care, like exfoliation. Just random stuff all about body care. And I loved it. Like, I poured over that whole book. And some of those topics and things I still use in my life. And so I've been wanting to do the same thing with sex, really. And so when I say this thing of your purpose chooses you and you don't, sometimes it chooses you and you don't choose it, because the Sacred O thing is not something that I've wanted to talk about. It's not something that I'm like, oh yes, I want to be known for sex. I want to be known for this thing. But last year I came to a point where my friend and I, this was the catalyst to making the course. We're sitting at a coffee shop, and I was telling her about an experience I'd had that was a very good sexual experience, and I was lamenting how, because this person that I was with, knew what to do. They had read a book, they knew some technique, and they knew how to, take a sexual experience that's just a sexual experience to, a sexual experience that's way beyond. And I was saying, how come, no one knows this stuff? There's 5 people that I knew that I have experienced that knew this stuff. And I'm like, this is a freaking sin. This is terrible. It's not freaking rocket science. It's a damn hand technique. It's not rocket science, people. You just have to know one thing and my body can go from like, oh, it feels really good to like, woo, out of this world. Okay, you know what you're doing. And not rocket science. And so we're having this conversation in a coffee shop, and I'm just like going off, and she says, oh my gosh, you're hilarious, number one, which I am. I think so. But she's like, if we were recording this right now, everyone would want this product that you have. Like, you need to make a product that, and name it like it's not fucking rocket science, it's just a fucking hand technique. And so it all started there. And then it was just something I needed to do for my grad school project, and it was inside of me, and I had to do it. And now it's turned into, as I start putting things out here, which I've still been reluctant to do. This course has been done since May, okay? May. The platform has been done since June, and I did this tiny little mini launch. Actually, Christopher, right after I got done at HIT, Human Interaction Communication Seminar that I did, which was awesome, by the way, I did this little mini launch, and then I've been scared to do it. I've been scared to come out and just super publicly, hey, let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Because it's scary. It is scary. Even though I'm pretty comfortable talking about it, it's still like, well, is that what I want to be known for? Do I want to talk about it all the time? And what's happened is that as I'm starting this group, the messages that I get from people like, oh, I'm so glad you're starting this. We need this conversation more. This is something that we need to explore. It makes me realize that, whoa, this is a big thing. And yes, even though I felt resistance, like, it's still good. So, I know I'm not the only one here that has felt this. I was telling my sister, because I'm not less than excited about it, but she said, oh my gosh, so many people, this is awesome. And that's when I came. I'm like, I feel like this has picked me instead of me picking it, because it has so much momentum behind it. There's such a need for this, and people are hungry. They're hungry for this, just like their bodies are hungry to release all the weight. Our bodies are hungry, and our souls are hungry for more. And that's what we're doing. We're talking about more, opening to more, and it starts with a conversation, the talking about it, and opening to the information about it. And that's really what the course is all about. It's about talking about it, a new conversation. We talk about, firstly, the course is in the comfort of your own home. Hello. I want to know another course out there. There's not one that you can do in the comfort of your own home with your partner, and it starts the conversation. There's questions that you start to have, and you don't need a partner to do the course. It's totally, you can do it by yourself. There's individual questions, and you can work through this, and opening our energies and opening ourselves to all that's even possible. Number one. Second part, let's just learn the fucking hand technique already, because it's not rocket science, people. Let's make ourselves and this world a far happier, more joyful place. Okay, selfishly, we all want more orgasms. That's what it's all about here. Anyway, so this purpose thing, powerful, powerful thing. And if you're one of those people who feel like your purpose has picked you, like, put a thumbs up in the comment box and let me know I'm not alone. I'm not alone out here in the world. Okay, love you all. And I'm loving the journey wherever it takes me. I had a Facebook post today that, I think it's more powerful to not see the path in front of me, to not know where I'm going, to just every single day go moment by moment, because then I can't place my preconceived notions onto it. I can't project forward this illusion of the future that I think I have, which I've done all my life. I'm getting better at it, but now the universe / myself is like, fuck you, I'm not even showing you. You can't sabotage this, motherfucker. Okay, I don't talk to myself. I do talk to myself like that in jest. You're not doing it. I'm not going to show you one thing and you're just going to have to go every single day like a little bit more unfolding, and that I think is powerful. So having it's turned around. We're not searching, we're not finding. Maybe there's something greater within us that will find us, that will reveal to us who we are, who will reveal what it wants to be, this force within us and within the universe and within this beautiful thing we're living in right here. Simulation, illusion, whatever you want to call it. So love you, and love me. Because we gotta have enough love in this world, and the more love we have, the better.